Okay. Welcome everyone to today's session, which is to celebrate a really big milestone. It's the fifth anniversary of the Women in Lighting project. It's really nice to see a crowd here. I know some of you are stuck here because you were supposed to be going home, and I know that some of you were intending to be here. So we're really glad to see you all. We did lose people along the way. We've had a real sort of chopping and changing of our speakers. We'll explain as we go along, but we do still have three great presentations and then some short presentations from some of our ambassadors. So most of you know that Martin and I started the Women in Lighting project because of a mistake we made and a challenge we received to write it. If you don't know about the mistake we made, we'll come and ask us afterwards and we will tell you.
We will admit.
I won't go into it now. But that's why we started the project. And really, it was to address the sort of gender imbalance we saw in the lighting industry. We did quite a bit of research and we looked at women speaking at conferences and being on juries and all sorts of things in their visibility. And we thought that it was very, very unfair. In fact, we found one conference before we started the project that had 41 male speakers and one female. So we thought that this should change. So in 2019, on International Women's Day, we kicked off the project and embarked on a really transformative journey with a vision to create a much more inclusive and diverse lighting community. So we set out to shine a spotlight on all these sort of underrepresented talents and the voices of women in lighting. So since then, the project really has been a beacon of inspiration and empowerment and has illuminated the path of hundreds of women in lighting and associated fields, looking at their achievements, their challenges and contributions to our industry. Personally, we're in complete awe of how this project has grown. We really intended it to be something very small and very short, and definitely not 5 years on. It has evolved to create an international connected community that involves 79 countries so far. And this kind of ever-expanding global network has not only provided a platform for women to share their stories and insights, but has also fostered support, mentorship, collaboration, and innovation across continents. And it's a source of inspiration for both emerging and also established professionals. So we really believe that it's kind of created a dialogue that transcends both borders of countries and all these different disciplines within lighting. So initially the project started off in architectural lighting because that's our background, but it has grown to encompass all these different other areas, creating a real cross-pollination between women who work as light artists, engineers, manufacturers, in education and in entertainment, but any areas where light's the prime medium. And in making all these connections, the project creates further opportunities for us to share knowledge, inspiration and achievements. So Women in Lighting is supported by communications company Archifos and also has a project sponsor in the form of Hong Kong-based architectural lighting manufacturer Forma Lighting and an entertainment lighting sponsor, French manufacturer Ayrton. So Katia from Archifos is going to speak a little bit later. We did have someone representing Women in Lighting Entertainment, but I think true to form, she's not here. She's on a rock and roll tour bus to Prague because that's the only way she could get out of Light and Building. So she's not speaking. But we're going to kick off with a really short recording from Sharon Magnarji of Forma Lighting, who's really been actively involved in the project since day one.
Thank you so much to all of you for being here today at Light and Building and joining us in celebrating International Women's Day and the 5th year anniversary of the Women in Lighting project. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sharon Magnarji. I am the Global Operations Director of Forma Lighting, the proud sponsor of the Women in Lighting project. So I wish I could be with you in Frankfurt today, but instead I'm representing Women in Lighting here in Hong Kong, where we're going to be celebrating the project's anniversary with the opening of Collected Light, a Women in Lighting inspired exhibition, which some of you may have already attended in Milan and in London. And here we're going to be presenting it with the Hong Kong developer, the Henderson Land Group. We'll be showcasing the work of 8 women light artists and the work of Zaha Hadid architects. So the Women in Lighting team agreed that we're going to split up to create this bigger impact on behalf of the project for this special 5-year anniversary. Although my colleagues from Forma Lighting and True Will supporters, Pietro Ferrara and Ettore Lecchi, will be with you here in Frankfurt. So today marks a celebration of the Women in Lighting project, its achievements, and the extraordinary Women in Lighting community, which you're now sitting amongst. It's also a celebration of the Women in Lighting ambassadors, for whom I have some deep respect, because these Women in Lighting ambassadors have generously volunteered their time to support and strengthen their local communities, and they've acted as a bridge to connect all of these communities and create this international movement which is bringing awareness and driving change, hopefully, and cultivating solidarity. So in the spirit of this celebration, Forma Lighting has wished to share a small gift with you on behalf of Women in Lighting, and they are the grey snug hoodies that I hope all of you have received and are enjoying. If you click on the QR code on the outer tag of the hoodie, it will take you to the Global Gathering Survey report, which shares some interesting insights and statistics about inclusivity in our field. So the project, as many of you are aware, is aimed at celebrating the work and contribution of women in lighting. So today, I wanted to take this opportunity to celebrate 5 years of brainstorming, researching, collaborating with 3 extraordinary individuals who I feel very privileged to have met both personally and professionally, and they are Sharon, Martin, and Katia. I hope that I have conveyed to you what a joy it is for me to spend time with you on calls, traveling to conduct interviews, setting up light art exhibitions, creating global conferences, and eating. So thank you for having included me and the Forma Lighting team on this incredible journey. And thank you for having educated me and for having helped me to evolve. Above all, I want to thank you really for your trust and for preserving the authenticity of this project. So today, while I celebrate International Women's Day, and I'm doing that with the Hong Kong Women in Lighting Ambassador and light artists Liz West and Jacqueline Hen, who have travelled to Hong Kong for the Collected Light exhibition, today I'll personally also be celebrating my most meaningful collaboration. So congratulations, Sharon, Martin, and Katia. And to this inspiring Women in Lighting community, I wish you all continued growth and look forward to supporting more value-added Women in Lighting events and activities that enrich our Women in Lighting community. Happy anniversary.